Ever wonder how your daily habits impact the planet? Interested in making your lifestyle more sustainable? Welcome to the enlightening world of green living, where every decision is a step towards a healthier planet. Green living is not just about recycling or turning off the lights when you leave a room. It's about making conscious choices in every aspect of our lives to reduce our environmental impact. From the food we eat, the clothes we wear, to how we commute, each choice we make can either contribute to or alleviate the pressures on our environment. And the best part? It's easier than you might think. In this journey towards sustainability, we'll delve into the top 5 green living practices that can be seamlessly integrated into your everyday life. These practices are not just beneficial for the environment, but they also have the potential to improve your health, save you money, and create a sense of fulfillment knowing you're part of the solution. First, we'll explore the mantra of reduce, reuse, recycle, and how it can significantly decrease the amount of waste we generate. Next, we'll talk about energy conservation and how simple changes can lead to big reductions in our carbon footprint. We'll then discuss water conservation, a critical practice in an increasingly water-scarce world. After that, we'll move on to sustainable transportation, exploring how we can reduce emissions and pollution through our mobility choices. Finally, we'll touch on the importance of supporting sustainable products and how our purchasing power can drive businesses towards more eco-friendly practices. Each of these topics is a piece of the green living puzzle, and together they can form a picture of a more sustainable future. Remember, green living is not about perfection, but about making better choices where we can. It's about progress, not perfection. And every little bit helps. Ready to make a change? Let's dive into the top 5 green living practices you can start implementing today. First on our list is the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. These 3 actions are fundamental to a greener lifestyle, and they're something we can all start doing today. Let's start with reduce. This is all about cutting down on what we consume and the waste that we create. Think about all those single-use items we use every day. The takeaway coffee cups, the plastic shopping bags, the water bottles. By choosing to reduce, we're making a conscious decision to consume less. Opt for products with minimal packaging, or better yet, items that can be refilled or reused. It's amazing how these small changes can add up over time. Next up is reuse. This is where we can get creative. Look around your home. What do you see that could have a second life? Those old glass jars could be used for storage. That worn-out t-shirt could become a cleaning rag. By finding new uses for things, we're not only reducing waste, but also saving money. It's a win-win. Finally, we have recycle. This is our last resort when we can't reduce or reuse. It's about taking responsibility for the waste we do produce. We can recycle so many things: paper, glass, plastic, metal. The key is to understand your local recycling guidelines and make a conscious effort to separate and dispose of recyclables appropriately. And remember, not everything can be recycled, so it's important to check first. So there you have it, the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. These are simple steps that can have a big impact. They help us conserve resources, save money, and reduce the amount of waste that ends up in our landfills. And the best part, we can all start doing them today. Remember, every little bit counts when it comes to reducing, reusing, and recycling. Saving energy doesn't just save you money, it also reduces your carbon footprint. Now, how do we make this happen? Let's dive into some energy conservation methods. Firstly, consider using energy-efficient appliances and light bulbs. These devices are designed to require less electricity to operate, making them a smart choice for reducing your home's energy consumption. It's like getting 2 slices of cake for the price of 1. You get the same level of functionality while using less energy. Next, remember the age-old advice: turn off the lights when you leave a room. This applies to electronics and appliances too. Unplug your devices when they're not in use to prevent them from drawing phantom power. It might not seem like much, but these little changes can add up to significant energy savings over time. It's like keeping the tap off while brushing your teeth. Every drop saved counts. Lastly, have you ever considered investing in renewable energy sources? Solar panels or wind turbines, for instance, can be a great addition to your home. They convert natural energy sources into electricity, reducing your reliance on traditional power grids. It's akin to growing your own vegetables in your backyard. It's sustainable, and it gives you a sense of accomplishment. Remember, energy conservation isn't just about cutting costs, it's about making a conscious decision to reduce our demand on the Earth's resources. It's similar to choosing to take the stairs instead of the elevator. It's better for your health and better for the environment. So, whether you're switching to energy-efficient light bulbs, unplugging your devices when they're not in use, or harnessing the power of the wind and sun, every little bit helps. Each of these steps might seem small on their own, but when combined, they can have a profound impact on our planet. It's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Every piece counts, and when they all come together, they create something beautiful. Energy conservation is a win-win situation for both you and the planet. So let's start today, and together we can make a difference. Water is a precious resource that we often take for granted. It's a lifeline that threads through every aspect of our lives, from the water we drink to the plants we grow, and even the energy we use. It's a resource that, once lost, is hard to replace. But here's the good news. We can all play a part in conserving it. Firstly, let's talk about leaks. You'd be surprised how much water a small drip can waste over time. A single leak can waste up to 20 gallons of water per day. That's over 7,000 gallons a year. So if you notice a faucet that's dripping, don't wait around. Fix it promptly. The planet will thank you, and so will your water bill. Next up, water-saving devices. Have you ever considered installing a low-flow faucet, shower head, or toilet? These innovative devices use significantly less water than their traditional counterparts, but still provide the same functionality. They're a brilliant way to save water without even realizing it. Imagine slashing your water usage by 20% or more just by making a simple switch. It's a win-win situation for you and the environment. Lastly, let's discuss rainwater. This is a resource that often goes underutilized. Why let it go to waste when it could be used for watering plants, washing cars, or even flushing toilets? By setting up a rainwater collection system, you can harness nature's gift and reduce your reliance on treated tap water. It's a natural and sustainable way to conserve water that also has the potential to save you money. By conserving water, you're not only saving money, but also helping to preserve this vital resource. And remember, every drop counts, so let's make each one matter. The way we travel can have a huge impact on our carbon emissions. Our transportation choices directly affect the air we breathe, the environment we live in, and ultimately, the health of our planet. So, what is sustainable transportation? Sustainable transportation embraces any means of getting around that minimizes environmental impact and uses renewable or low-carbon fuels. It's about choosing eco-friendly modes of transportation whenever possible. Let's explore some of these options. Walking is the most basic and natural form of transportation. It's carbon-free, healthy, and perfectly sustainable. If your destination is within a reasonable distance, why not take a brisk walk? It's a great way to stay fit too. Cycling is another excellent option. It's faster than walking, still eco-friendly, and a great way to exercise. Many cities around the world are becoming more bike-friendly, installing bike lanes and bike-sharing programs to encourage this green mode of transport. Public transportation is a more sustainable option when traveling longer distances. Buses, trams, and trains can carry many people at once, significantly reducing the carbon emissions per person compared to individual car travel. When it comes to personal vehicles, electric and hybrid cars are a more sustainable choice. They emit fewer greenhouse gases and pollutants over their lifespan compared to conventional vehicles. Plus, as renewable energy becomes more widespread, charging these vehicles will become even cleaner. Lastly, carpooling or ride-sharing is another way to lower carbon emissions. By sharing a ride with others, you're reducing the number of cars on the road, leading to less traffic and lower emissions. Remember, every trip counts. Even small changes in our transportation habits can lead to significant reductions in carbon emissions. So next time you're planning a journey, consider these sustainable options. Choosing sustainable transportation options is a great step towards reducing your carbon footprint. Last but definitely not least, supporting sustainable products is crucial for a green lifestyle. Now you might wonder, what does supporting sustainable products actually mean? Well, it's all about making conscious choices when purchasing things we need or want. It's about seeking out and choosing products that are made in a way that is less harmful to our precious planet. This could mean opting for products that carry eco-friendly certifications. These labels aren't just for show. They're given to products that meet certain environmental standards during their production process. It could be anything from organic food items, clothes made from organic cotton, to furniture made from sustainably harvested wood. These certifications are a testament to the producer's commitment to reducing their environmental footprint. Another way to support sustainability is by choosing locally produced goods. Now, this is a twofold win. On one hand, you're supporting local economies, giving a boost to your neighbors and the hardworking folks in your community. On the other hand, you're also helping to reduce the environmental impact of transportation. Think about it. Goods that are produced locally don't have to travel halfway around the world to get to you. Less distance traveled means fewer carbon emissions, and that's a win for our planet. Finally, before making a purchase, consider the life cycle of the product. This means thinking about not only what materials were used to make the product, but also how it was manufactured and what will happen to it once it's no longer needed. Was it made using renewable resources? Was the manufacturing process energy efficient? And when it's time to say goodbye to the product, can it be recycled or composted, or will it end up in a landfill? Remember, every time you make a purchase, you're making a choice. A choice that can either contribute to the problem or be a part of the solution. So next time you're out shopping, take a moment to consider the impact of your choices. Remember, every purchase is a chance to vote for sustainability. So there you have it, 5 simple but effective green living practices. Let's quickly recap. First, we have the principle of reduce, reuse, recycle. This means cutting down on single-use items, repurposing items to extend their lifespan, and properly recycling materials like paper, glass, plastic, and metal. Second, we spoke about conserving energy. This involves using energy-efficient appliances and light bulbs, turning off devices when not in use, and considering renewable energy sources for your home like solar panels or wind turbines. Third, we discussed water conservation. This includes fixing leaks promptly, installing water-saving devices like low-flow faucets, and collecting rainwater for non-potable uses. Fourth, we explored sustainable transportation. This means choosing eco-friendly travel options like walking, cycling, or public transportation, opting for electric or hybrid vehicles if possible, and carpooling or ride-sharing to reduce carbon footprint. And finally, we looked at supporting sustainable products. This includes purchasing eco-friendly certified products, choosing locally produced goods to support local economies and reduce transportation impact, and considering the life cycle of products before purchasing. Each of these practices offers a path towards a more sustainable lifestyle. They are steps that each of us can take, in our own ways and at our own pace. They are not just choices but investments in our future and the future of our planet. The beauty of these practices is that they don't require massive changes overnight. They can be gradually incorporated into our daily routines. And over time, these small changes can lead to significant positive impacts. So don't wait for tomorrow, start today. Remember, every small step towards sustainability makes a big difference. Start your green living journey today.